It's Paul from the Awesomer here, and we're going to check out the 2024 Chevy Silverado EV RST First Edition.
While it shares a name with Chevy's most popular pickup truck, the Silverado EV is a totally different vehicle. Riding on GM's Ultium electric platform, the top-of-the-line RST First Edition is one of the most versatile trucks I've ever driven. It offers exceptional driving range, carries larger items than most pickups, and can even power your home in an emergency. Many people have commented that the Silverado EV bears a resemblance to the discontinued Chevy Avalanche, which was basically a Suburban with a short truck bed out back. While there are certainly some similarities, like the sloped body panels behind the cabin, the Silverado EV is anything but retro. It was built from day one as a pickup and is one of the most technologically sophisticated models on the market today. The truck's modern aesthetics are immediately apparent from its smoothly curved front end and horizontal LED accent lights that span the width of the truck. The RST model features a sporty hex weave lower grille and rolls on enormous 24-inch alloy wheels. Underneath its body is where the magic truly happens. The Silverado EV rides atop a large skateboard packed with batteries. Built on GM's modular Ultium electric vehicle system, the RST First Edition gets a massive 200 kilowatt battery pack capable of delivering up to 440 miles of driving range. That's connected to a pair of motor drive units that provide up to 754 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque. The truck can tow up to 10,000 pounds. It has a 1,500 pound payload capacity. Its battery charging system is compatible with DC fast chargers up to 350 kilowatts, and Chevy says you can top up 100 miles of range in as little as 10 minutes. Granted, with a battery this large, it'll take a whole lot longer to charge from 0 to 100%, especially at home. The interior of the RST First Edition features seats wrapped in black leather with red stitching and piping along the edges. This theme continues across the dashboard and on the flat-bottom sport steering wheel. The overall look is sporty and modern, though for a $95,000 truck I was hoping to see fewer hard plastics, especially on the door panels and center console. We're not sure when automakers will learn that piano black plastic is a bad idea. It's a magnet for dust and fingerprints and scratches so easily. Technology abounds in the Silverado EV, with access to its systems controlled through an 11-inch digital instrument panel and a 17-inch touchscreen. Other than climate controls and volume, everything is controlled by the screen. The system is backed by Google technology, which means you can log into your Google account, access apps in the Google Play Store, and ask Google for directions, news, and information. There's nice integration between the vehicle and the system as well. For instance, when you pull up a map, it shows you how much battery charge you'll have left when you reach your destination. Unfortunately, Chevy made the decision to exclude Apple CarPlay and Android Auto functionality from its EV lineup. Oddly, Chevy's gas-powered vehicles still get these features, so I hope they change their minds at some point down the road. There is a lot to like about the cabin, though, including the cavernous center console, which has a 7-gallon storage capacity beneath its sliding cup holder tray. There are also storage pockets on either side of the console, as well as a shelf on the passenger side of the dash that's great for holding a phone or a wallet. The front seats are mighty comfy and offer both heat and ventilation. Rear seat passengers are treated to enormous amounts of legroom and headroom and will enjoy lots of light thanks to the fixed glass sunroof overhead. The outboard seats get heat, and the back of the center console provides access to cup holders, a pair of USB-C chargers, and a 110-volt outlet. Beneath its hood, you won't find an engine. Instead, there's a nicely sized frunk, or as Chevy calls it, an e-trunk, that can carry up to 10.7 cubic feet of cargo. The space is great for backpacks, groceries, tools, or anything else you want locked up and out of sight. Under here, you'll find the first of the truck's numerous AC power outlets. When fully equipped, the Silverado EV has 11 AC outlets scattered between its frunk, interior, and bed. All but one of those outlets delivers 110 volts, while there is a single 220-volt outlet in the rear of the bed. Combined, these outlets can provide up to 10.2 kilowatts of electricity for powering tools, lights, coffee makers, or other items. It can also work with Ultium's vehicle-to-home technology to power an entire home during a power outage. I got my first taste of what this EV's motors and batteries can deliver on an improvised drag strip. By putting the truck into wide-open Watts mode, or WOW, it maximizes low-end torque and can launch the truck from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 4.3 seconds. Not too shabby for a vehicle that weighs more than 8,500 pounds. Ready for fun?
Yep.
Here we go.
Do it. Woo!
I I also got to test out the truck's ample brakes at the end of the road, along with a tightened turning radius thanks to its four-wheel steering system. That technology allows the 233-inch long truck to negotiate tight corners like those in a parking garage. Thanks to its low center of gravity, the Silverado EV feels planted and easy to drive for its size. The air suspension system helps provide a cushioned ride and can decrease ride height by up to 2 inches for loading and highway driving. It can also raise it by up to 2 inches for increased ground clearance. Like other modern Chevy trucks, the Silverado EV is available with a multi-flex tailgate. In addition to functioning as a standard tailgate, it folds at its midpoint, providing a work surface when it's in its upright position, a backstop for longer items in the bed, and a weight-bearing step when in its lower position. The smartly designed bed has built-in indentations where you can place boards for stacking 2 layers of cargo, as well as bed lighting and plenty of AC outlets. There are also bumper steps that make it easier to access the bed's contents, and things get even more interesting at the front of the bed. If there's one must-have feature in the Silverado EV, it's the multi-flex midgate. This allows you to fold down the entire back wall of the cab to place longer items inside the truck bed. In standard mode, the bed holds items up to 5 foot 11 inches long. But with the midgate folded and out of the way, that increases to a whopping 9 feet. Open the tailgate, raise the backstop, and this truck will carry items up to 10 foot, 10 inches long.
All right, so this is Paul. He is my drive partner today. We're out here in the woods of Michigan, and we like bugs, so we're going to open all of this space so all the bugs of Michigan can come in the truck with us.
That sounds awesome.
But actually, once we start driving, we'll get an amazing breeze. But I want to show you, because this is probably the dream feature on any pickup truck. We're going to completely get rid of all of this, the seats, the window, everything, and turn this back seat into part of the pickup truck bed. This is how it works. All right, Paul.
All right, let's do it.
So the first thing we do is we flip up these front seats, and then we put down our headrests like that. Oh, I got it. There we go. And then we lift this, pull this loop here to put the seat down. And then we need to take out the glass. So let's climb in and get a little closer. And we're going to hold this and just pull this tab down, kind of like the top on a convertible car. And the glass actually fits right here in this underneath the seats, and it is fine for leaving this here even with things in the pickup truck bed. The glass will be protected. From there, we're going to press this little button here and one there, and this whole back of the pickup truck bed folds down, and now we have this huge wide contiguous space that gives you almost 11 feet, 10 feet 11 inches of contiguous space in the truck bed. That is pretty impressive.
Very cool.
Thank you, Paul.
Sure.
Our truck came equipped with Super Cruise technology, which provides hands-free driving on hundreds of thousands of miles of U.S. highways. It works brilliantly, maintaining speed, a safe distance, and keeping the truck centered in the lane. It can even change lanes automatically if it finds the opportunity to pass slower-moving vehicles safely. The only thing it asks of you is that you keep your eyes on the road. If you're not paying attention, the system will deactivate. The version of Super Cruise installed in the Silverado EV also works while towing a trailer. Priced at $94,500, the Silverado EV RST First Edition, that is a mouthful, is by no means an inexpensive vehicle, but it's also one of the most impressive pickup trucks I've had the pleasure of driving. It's fast, powerful, smooth riding, and versatile for hauling people and cargo. The configurable tailgate and fold-down midgate up the ante in terms of cargo carrying flexibility, and the battery system provides new ways to power your life even when you're off the grid.